A very warm welcome to you wherever you are watching around the world to Indonesia and Jakarta, which has been the venue for the Indonesia Masters 2026 this week. It is the third event of the HSBC BWF World Tour season for 2026, and all the action's been happening right here at the Istora Senayan, the famed badminton venue right in the heart of Jakarta. Ultimately, this is what it's all about, the HSBC BWF World Tour Finals trophy. And today it's been brought out by one of our esteemed referees, Miss Farika Sukraton Nikma. And that trophy, of course, will be making its way around the globe, following the circuit of the calendar before it gets distributed at the end-of-year finals in Hangzhou. And of course, that invite-only tournament is going to be dependent on ranking points and positions for the pairs and players throughout the year. A lot of badminton to be played before then, and today on Final Sunday here in Jakarta, we have 5 incredible matches for you. Kicking off with the women's singles, Chen Yufei, the #1 seed, #4 in the world, up against Pitchamon Opatniputh. Pink, the former world junior champion for 2023. That'll be followed by the mixed doubles, Matthias Christiansen and Alexandra Boyer looking for their 9th title overall, up against the world champions Cheng Tangji and To Iwi from Malaysia, the #3 seeds here this week. More Malaysian representation. Following that, the women's doubles, Pearly Tan and Tina Muralidharan, the #1 seeds, have been in great form. They're up against the first-time pairing of Arisa Igarashi and Miyu Takahashi from Japan. In the men's singles, it's a qualifier that's made his way all the way to the final. Panitchapon Tiraratsikul has had a fantastic week. He's up against the home favorite Alwi Farhan, also a former world junior champion, #8 seed here this week. Before we close out our coverage of Final Sunday with the men's doubles, another Malaysian pair, Gozi Fei and Nur Izzuddin, #4 seeds, up against the up-and-coming hotshot pair of Raymond Indra and Nicholas Joaquin from Indonesia.
And the coin toss will be conducted by Mr.
Well, this has been the fantastic evolution of the women's singles draw over the last couple of days. Chen Yufei faced Nozomi Okuhara in the semi-finals and defeated her in straight games. Pitchamon Opatniputh had a straight games win against Karu Letshana from Malaysia. They're up against each other in the final. Which of them will raise the title? Let's find out right now. Well, as you can imagine, it's been an electric atmosphere here in the Istora Senayan. There were some fantastic opening performances, some traditional dance performances just now before it kicked off, and here's another one of those.
Women's single final, match number 31, with 22 World Championship silver medalists, 2-time Asian Games silver medalists, 2025 Asian Championship gold medalists, and 4-time Sudirman Cup China team champion, world rank #4 from China, Chen Yufei.
Well, the titles that you just saw saved me some time, because it would take a long time to go through all the achievements of Chen Yufei, but she has been in brilliant form this week. She was the champion here in the Indonesia Masters in 2022 as well, and is aiming for her 20th title overall in her career.
2022 Uber Cup bronze medalist, 2-time SEA Games gold medalist, 2025 Taipei Open runner-up, world rank number 36 from Thailand, Pitchamon Opatniputh.
here is Pitchamon Opatniputh, also known as Pink. She has quite the following in Thailand. Former World Junior Champion for the 2023 Spokane Championships in her first ever Super 500 final. Both these players didn't take part in last year's event, and they have met once before, and that was Chen Yufei's win. That was actually earlier this year in the Malaysia Open. That went to 3 games as well. So a mouth-watering prospect indeed. And there you go, there's confirmation of that. 10-21, 21-13, 21-16. Chen Yufei pushed to the limit.
And white.
That's Reventus Pongo.
Black, white for you.
Our umpire for this match.
Black. Okay, this side. Thank you.
And one of our VIPs with the coin toss.
Sir.
Now the real question is going to be, of course, whether Pitchamon is going to rise to the occasion in her first Super 500 final. In her post-match interview yesterday, she said she was very, very thankful to be able to get to this level, and she's practiced very, very hard. But Chen Yufei has been in startlingly good form, I have to say, this week. And it took her, well, there you go, the 27-year-old born in Hangzhou, ranked 4, her highest ranking at #1. Well, that was quite some time ago. In fact, it was 2019, December, that she was world #1. Since then, of course, the likes of An Se-young and Akane Yamaguchi have taken that title. This was a summary of her results so far. Burova in 27 minutes, Jakobsen 26 minutes, Sindhu in 42 minutes, and Okuhara with extra points in the second game, 54 minutes to get to the final. For Pitchamon, 19 years old, born up north in Thailand, in Chiang Mai. This is her highest ranking of 36. She was quarter-finalist at the Korea Masters last year, semi-finalist in the Malaysia Super 100. She won the Baoji China Masters last year and finished up runner-up at the Taipei Open, the Vietnam International Challenge, and was also a quarter-finalist at her home Masters. This was how she got to the final. Wong Ling Ching in 64 minutes. Tomoka Miyazaki, huge result, 36 minutes, ousting the #4 seed. And Tui Lin in 72 minutes. I watched that game. That was fantastic performance from her before Kailet Shana from Malaysia in 41 minutes in the semi-final. Well, she would relish this first Super 500 title for sure. It would be her 3rd title overall in her career so far. Very young career, of course. There's confirmation of Reventus Pongo in the umpire's chair. And he's joined by Lakpriya Vidurasinghe in the service judge position. Well, you can hear from the roar around the stadium that we are ready to get underway. Well, what's going to be key here, I think, is going to be the tempo of this match, because Chen Yufei is equally proficient in defense and has been very attacking-minded this week, actually. She's been really hot on the interceptions. Pitchamon, one of those players that is very technical and likes to play out rallies, and she might just get hijacked.
Ladies and gentlemen, on my right, Chen Yufei, China. And on my left, Pitchamon Opatniputh, Thailand. Pitchamon Opatniputh to serve, love all, play.
So Pink gets us underway. That defines these two players. Chen Yufei, of course, has played on the biggest stages. You saw it on the big screen as she was being announced. Olympic gold medalist Doesn't get any bigger than that. Pitchamon, of course, very early on in her career. So unforced errors are going to be key. She has to keep a tight game. It's also 1 love, 2 love.
2 love.
Pitchamon playing on the slightly better side of the court in terms of drift.
Service over. 1-2.
Well, sometimes that first point is going to be the confidence booster that she needs. Sure to be suffering from some nerves. That's gone wide from
2-all.
Smart play from Pitchamon. It's 1-1 though.
Service over. 3-2.
What a shot from Pitchamon. That's also gone wide. Nice idea.
4-2.
So first 2-point lead for Chen Yufei. Tight play around mid-court from Chen Yufei. That's what I mean about attacking-minded. Chen Yufei getting straight onto those big shots. Good defense from Pitchamon. Out.
Pitchamon
Opatniputh
of the challenges, all out.
Well, I think she's going to need a bit of luck on this one because that did look out from up here. Perhaps he caught the edge of the line. We're about to find out. Familiar heartbeat of Hawkeye. Oh, it did. Fantastic shot.
Correction in. Service over. 3-5.
Two former World Junior champions on the
Play.
order of play today, final Sunday. That was the longest rally so far, 24 shots. Alwi Farhan, of course, the other one, the men's singles. Opatniputh have been
Service over, 6,
Ruining
5.
that perfect length from Chen Yufei. It's gone out.
7, 5. Service over, 6, 7.
Well, it's having a bit of trouble with those tram lines
Service
right
over,
now.
8,
Opatniputh.
6.
Certainly the unforced error rates has been a bit higher on her side so far. Defense from Chen Yufei. Soaking up the pressure and now going for the attack. That was a great return from Pitchamon. Both ladies getting stuck in now. Beautiful shot.
9, 6.
So approaching the first mid-game interval. That's a wonderful cross score.
Service over, 7, 9.
Well, I said at the beginning of the match, tempo was going to be key. Right now, this match is being played at a tempo that Pink would like.
Service over, 10,
Just feel
7.
has another gear in her that she could get to. So far, so good. She's in the lead. So 11-7 at the break, and great start for both ladies.
Back on board.
said this would be her third title. She can pick it up. She won the Malaysia Super 100 in 2023 and also the China Masters last year. That was against Chinese opposition, Zhang Xinyan. In fact,
service over, 8-11.
Great cross court again from Pitchamon. Wonderful. Backhand goes straight to the body. That's what I mean about interceptions.
13-8.
That's what Chen Yufei's been doing all week really well. Anything's just even a couple of inches too high, and she's been picking a spot. That's a great pickup from Chen Yufei. Wow.
Service over, 9-13.
But for all the effort to get to this shot, she was well out of position. And Opatniputh did well to find the other side of the court. Got to be out. Yes, it is. 14-9.
Service over, 14-9.
Placed by Pitchamon just on the outside. Chen Yufei's racket just wide enough to offset the accuracy of that shot. In, challenge coming, I think so. Certainly close enough, did actually look in from up here.
Challenge unsuccessful, one challenge remaining. Service over, 11-14. Play. She
left that one at her own peril. Absolutely on the line. Perfect length. Great accuracy from him.
13-14.
He's pulled within 1 point. Well, the crowd getting behind the 19-year-old. Plucks it out the air, sends it to ground.
Wipe the board, please. Thank you.
Well read by Chen Yufei. It's out.
16-13.
Well, it seems a bit harsh to say that she's committing more unforced errors because these unforced errors are so close. Literally centimeters in it. But an error is an error. And that's why that 3-point lead is manifested itself. Chen Yufei has been very tight as usual. Oh, that's great. Good lens from Pitchamon. Oh, wonderful. Smile on Chen Yufei's face because she knows the quality of this net shot. Look at that. Not much you can do about that, even if you're Chen Yufei. The longest rally so far. Snaps in, there's another interception.
17.
Hijacking that point. No time for Pitchamon to get back into position. That is 17-14.
Service over, 15-18.
Wants a little bit more from that shot. Well, that shot clock is counting down once again. The 25-second shot clock trialing for the first time here at the Indonesia Masters this week. And all in all, it's been quite a success. There have been a few scenarios where players have been a bit late. We've got a friendly warning from the umpire. Apart from that, it was kept a good, timely continuity to the matches.
Service over, 19-15.
19-15, Chen Yufei closing in on game 1.
Thank you.
From Ping. She's certainly not letting go of this first game just yet. Left.
17,
once again.
19.
Just a tiny bit short on that return from Pink, and that's all Chen needed. That's what you have to understand. The margins that these two are playing with are really tight. Pitchamon has to keep those lifts and lengths just behind Chen Yufei, so that she's forced into a defensive clearance. Anything too short, and it's getting killed, and she knows it. Challenge done it. This for the game.
On the court, please.
In. Very much so.
Challenge unsuccessful, no challenges remaining.
So no challenges left for Chen Yufei.
Service over, 18-20.
That adds game points. Perhaps she doesn't need them. Pitchamon has to be compact, tight, and precise from now on. She's going to force extra points in this first game. No challenges.
19-20.
One more point needed. Delightful play from Chen Yufei around the net, and then she goes in for the attack. Oh, fantastic start. It's extra points in the first. What a return from Pink. Well, that's going to give up a huge boost of confidence 3 game points saved. No challenges remaining for Chen Yufei. Extra points, first to 2 or first to 30. To be a 4th game point.
21-20.
She tried 3 times, returned by Ping.
What the court, please?
And on the 4th, a little bit short from the 19-year-olds.
That's right, that's right.
Sent to ground.
Thank you. Yufei. Play.
So 4th game point.
Ball.
Wonderful
Over.
back to deuce.
21-all.
Oh, it's every shot in the book from Chen Yufei. Sweeping it left and right. Using the full breadth and length of the court.
And
She
over.
gets the
22-21.
overshot lift that she was waiting for. She drew Pink into the nets. And that transition from the tight game around the nets, the big expansive lift game to the back, was where she found those extra centimeters. It's another game point. It's a 5th game point, in fact. Out! And she's done it.
Hey.
23-21.
First game gone by Chen Yufei, 23-21.
This final was deserving of that score in the first game. It has been fantastic to watch.
Seconds, 20 seconds.
So back on court for game 2, and Pitchamon Opatniputh can take a lot of encouragement from that first game. Pushing Chen Yufei to 23-21
Second game.
is a feat in itself.
Level. Play.
Change of ends.
Service over.
Doesn't happen very often.
1 love. Service
One
over.
piece in terms of overshot lengths. It's out. Need to attack
Service
the
over.
new side.
2-1. Service over. 2-4.
Gets that shuttle into a hitting zone. She's so skilled and she makes it look so easy.
Service over. 3-2.
Good turn. A bit short from Chen Yufei on the backhand clear.
Service over. 3.
Big smile on Big's face. Now look at the replay. This was just brilliant deflection. Well controlled as well from Chen Yufei. Ooh, just wide. Just out.
Service over. 4-3. Service over. 4-all.
Wow, one game down. He's going to have to be on full alert. She's got to try something different. It's a good pick up from Pink. Very tight round the net. Just couldn't make it. Would have been a fantastic shot. It was from Chen Yufei.
Service over. 5-all.
Knows. Should have read that a lot better. 5-all. Great piece of deception from Chen Yufei off the serve. Oh! That's a bullet. 6-5. Laser-guided accuracy from Chen Yufei. Look at this. Boom.
Thank you. Six, 5.
So well read by Chen Yufei. She saw exactly where Pitchamon was. Right there. Comes in with the little block. And Pitchamon was caught flat-footed at the back. 7-5, first break on the scoreboard. Chen Yufei incrementally increasing the pressure. Out, 8-5.
8-5.
Well, she's got the skills, Pitchamon. She's got to stop Chen Yufei in her tracks. Round about now, I would have thought. Can't afford for this lead to get bigger. Oh! What an exchange with the net. We've seen a good few. This is another classic. Look at that pickup from Chen Yufei. And it was an equally awesome shot from Pitchamon on the way back. But Chen Yufei wise to it, reading the play so well. Well, they are both getting stuck in now.
Service over, 6-9.
Too delicate that time. Chen Yufei, almost. Willing it to go through, but will alone is not going to do it. Great core coverage from Chen Yufei. Pink is pulling out all the tricks of the nets. A lot of space being opened up. That's gone long.
7-9. Still okay. Challenges called out.
Well, certainly worth a challenge.
Point the court, please.
What an important point this is. That is out.
Challenge unsuccessful. One challenge remaining.
9-8.
8,
As opposed
9.
to 10-7.
Play.
Good idea.
9-4.
Wrong direction. So that's all square on the scoreboard.
Service over. 10.
For a second
9.
anyway.
Service over. 10-all.
10-all.
What the ball, please?
Both players fighting tooth and nail. This has been so close between them, as you can tell from that first game score.
Thank you.
Killer cross court once again, denied by the nets. So 11-10 at the break in favor of Opatniputh.
Play. Service over. 11-all.
Nice touch. Oh, beautiful touch. Oh, I think Chen Yufei could have left that. Fantastic rally. She was stretched, Pitchamon. And you could see that.
11.
Players like Chen Yufei and An Se-young do very, very well. Slowly but surely start pulling you away from the expected rally until you're rushing, chasing, stretching, and then that mistake turns up. They can play that grey area between unforced and forced error so well. Senayan, of course, not in attendance this week. And who can blame her after 2 straight wins already in 2026. Malaysia and India.
13-11.
Just wide from Pitchamon, 13-11. Well, what a time for a bad read at the back. Frustrating. 3-point lead. This is really beginning to have a tight situation for Pitchamon.
15-11.
Chen Yufei can smell blood in the water. Pushing forward, good variety of shots. Oh, what a return.
16-11.
Another one of those laser-guided bombs. Look at that. Crafted out a 5-point lead with some exceptional play. Chen Yufei. Oh, what a return. She's not out of it yet.
12-16.
She is such a shot maker, Pitchamon. That skill alone has been keeping her in this match. And at 19, well, she's still got so much of a career ahead of her. But this has been an impressive performance so far, even if she goes on to finish runner-up. I'm not counting that out yet, but the way Chen Yufei's played, this is kind of the Chen Yufei that we've been seeing all week. Once she's got a read on your number, she's adapted to your playing style, and she begins to see spaces left and right, back and forth. 17-12, and perhaps it's now a bridge too far for the 19-year-old from Thailand. Great sweeping net shot from Chen Yufei. Reads that well. Picking her spot now. 18-12. The biggest lead Chen Yufei's had.
Thank you.
It would be quite the comeback if Pink can claw back these 7 points from here. serve back. As I said, presentation ceremonies on final Sunday will happen after every match. And that podium is just getting ready for Chen Yufei. 2013, 7 championship points. I'll let you do the maths. From what we've seen of Chen Yufei in the past, what do you reckon the chances are? Pretty good. 21-13. It is title number 20 for Chen Yufei in the World Tour era. But 52 minutes is what it took for a straight games win, and that just goes to show you the potential of Pitchamon Opatniputh. We are going to be hearing and seeing a lot more from her. And I wonder if 2026 is going to be her breakout year. On the senior circuit, Chen Yufei, well, pushed in the end, but she always had that extra gear to get into. And once she found, or figured out, where those spaces were on the other side of the court, that's the final score. 23-21, 21-13, 52 minutes. Chen Yufei picks up her 20th title and her second Indonesia Masters title after winning in 2022. Well, here's the final point. Good showing from Pink. Well, you can see the podium is getting ready. The players now are going to put their photo call and interview on court before we move.
Congratulations on winning the women's single. Give a round of applause. So this is your first World Tour final of the season. Congratulations. What does this winning moment means to you?
Because here I have a lot of people support me, so they support me, give me some power.
And the atmosphere here is incredible. The crowd is very loud. How was it playing in front of this crowd?
Yeah, today is very tough match, but I won, so I'm very happy.
So looking ahead, what is your main focus for the rest of the season?
I just focus on the court, focus on my strategies, so yeah, because I win.
Congratulations once again. Please give a round of applause of our winner.
Congratulations to Chen Yufei. I have to say that the time off she took after the 24 Olympics to learn English, we've just seen the results of that. Fantastic to hear her speaking a different tongue.
Ladies and gentlemen, we will now proceed with the awarding ceremony for the women's single. May we invite the players to make their way to the podium.
So getting ready for the podium presentations now. VIPs will be getting
May we invite the players
on hand
to make their way to the podium as the winners of the women's single.
Ladies and gentlemen, here we are, our runner-up on women's single final. Congratulations for Pitchamon Opatniputh! And the winner of women's single final, congratulations for Chen Yufei from China!
We would invite our distinguished guests to give the medals, the Minister of Agrarian Affairs and Special Planning, Deputy for Strategic Affairs, Badminton Association of Indonesia, Mr. Nusron Wahid, to give the medal.
So first the medals.
And next, we would love to invite Chief Sales and Marketing Officer of MNC Group, Miss Kanti Mirdiati Imansyah.
And the prize checks.
And we would like to invite the head of the Youth and Sport Office of Jakarta, Mr. Andriansyah, to give the trophy.
And the trophy.
All right. Let's take a picture together between all the athletes on all the VIP.
So photo call.
Thank you so much for the pictures. Thank you for the VIP. And for Mr. Andriansyah and also Miss Kanti Mirdiani Imansyah and Miss Ruswan, we'll be pleased to get back to the seat that we already proceed.
Thank you very much for the VIP. We can go back to your seats. And now for the runner-up and the winner. Let's take a picture together. And please look to the camera. 3, 2, 1.
Great final.
Once again, please. 3, 2, 1.
And a great picture to remember it.
Thank you.
So congratulations to Chen
Now
Yufei.
let's take a picture of the winner of women's single, Chen Yufei. Next, we can proceed to the car to give an autograph on Daihatsu Indonesia Master 2026.
Once
Coming up
again,
next is the mixed
congratulations
doubles.
for the
Matthias Christensen
winner
and Alexandra Boya up
women's
against the
single
world
of
champions,
Daihatsu
Chen
Indonesia
Changji
Master
and To Iwei. Don't go anywhere.
2026. technical official.
Welcome back to our continuing live coverage of Final Sunday here at the Indonesia Masters 2026. Great performance from Chen Yufei to pick up her 20th title. Up next is the mixed doubles. Christiansen and Boye from Denmark up against Tangji and Iwei from Malaysia, the world champions. Well, this was their progression to the final. Christiansen and Boye had a tough match against the home pair of Hidayatullah and Pasaribu. Cheng Tangji and Toi